Usually there's just a challenge waiting for me. Sorry about this, really stressed. If he's listening, or somebody's listening, please ask him to challenge me, because I don't really know what Shugirov's username is. Yeah, sorry I cannot play other people right now. Oh, there we go. Challenging me, and yeah, so sorry to especially my opponent, but I think we will get going now. And I'm going for e4 in the first game. Hopefully the chess playing part will be a lot better than yeah, the setup still looks terrible, but I don't know what to do about it. Okay, he goes for the Sicilian, probably gonna play the Najdorf, as he's played a lot. So I tried rook g1 in the Banter Blitz earlier today, and let me just see if he's got something in store here. He goes for e5. So what happened in the Banter Blitz earlier today was h5. And then I went like h3. So let's see if he wants to go for that, or something else. But he's burning a whole lot of time. Like, I don't think it's defensible using that much time that early in the game. Bishop g4, I don't get that at all. Can't I just go bishop e2? I guess his plan was like f3, queen b6. Then I would have to move the rook, but bishop e2, I develop a piece, and I think this should be pretty good. Yeah, if he takes, queen takes, that seems entirely unpromising for him. So okay, he goes bishop e6. So the idea is that now after g4 he goes d5. I'm not really sure whether the rook g1 move is actually useful for me there. So I'm just gonna go g4 now. And now g5. But it does feel as though I get a pretty favorable Sicilian here as well. Or Sicilian it's always gonna be, but a pretty favorable bishop e2 Najdorf. Rook g1 I think is a useful move. I don't have to spend time protecting g5, and I got g4 in one go, so I think I should be considerably better here. But also knight d5 was to prevent him from going knight b6 and then knight d7, which would have been at least a sort of harmonious setup. He goes knight c5, I guess I'm just gonna take it. Could go a4 here. Looks quite promising. Yeah, so many good choices here. Yeah, I want to go a4. b4, I'm going to go a5. So he simply takes. He's banking on that his king will be safer in the subsequent struggle here. So I could go knight f6 now, trying to exchange queens. Oh, I thought I could go bishop f6, g f6, queen f6, bishop g5, queen g6, bishop h5, trapping his queen, but he has queen e4 there. So I should stay far away from that particular line. So I just go queen a4, and if bishop d5, I think I would just go ed. And I'm not worried about losing that pawn at all, since he will still have serious troubles with his development there. Okay, so he's preparing knight d7 now. Probably I haven't played this quite as incisively as I could have. Now I'm just gonna go forward. At some point I have to play quickly anyway. And from this on we basically got a bullet game on our hands, which is gonna be interesting. Yeah, let me go queen g4 after rook b2. I think g6 is pretty strong. Still here g6 is presumably quite strong. The point is, if fg, I got queen e6 and winning the bishop on d6. And if, yeah, so he probably has to go for this. But now I think he's in a world of hurt. Bishop h6, he kind of like, ooh, he had f5. I should have taken on f7 first. This was my point, to get queen e6, and I'm threatening rook g7. Yeah, let me just go rook a6 now. Everything's sort of falling apart for him. Yeah, rook g7. Trying to sort of keep it simple. Rook a7 should be curtains. Yeah, queen h6 and queen g7, that's mates. Okay, nice attacking game. First one is mine. And yeah, played a little bit slowly, but then I sped up at the right time, and he had very little chance when time got low. So he's just gonna play d3, huh? Treat me as I'm a total patzer. That's not quite fair. It's a decent system, it's just that d3 is often something you do in order to avoid the so-called, should I go g5 here? Yeah, it's what you do to avoid the why can't I, the open Ruy Lopez is what I was gonna say. And so I don't know why he thought I was gonna go for the open Ruy. That was my point, which I made in a very non-eloquent way. So I'm gonna go knight h5 now. I think after knight e3, I'll chop it off on e3 and then on g3. And the thing is, I haven't played b5, so I feel that whenever I haven't played b5 in these structures, it's not too bad for black, as I can then seriously consider long castles later on. So it goes queen d2. The point is, if knight f4, he's going to go knight e3. He can take back with the pawn then. I think I'm actually going to do that still. I'm going to take, and then I'm going to go knight g6, and I'm intending g4 followed by h5. And I'm really hoping that his bishop on g3 is going to be pretty useless now. So on paper, obviously, he has a bishop pair, but with the less than elastic pawn structure that he has in the center, I think the bishop pair is not going to do him any good, and that's why I'm not even gonna play bishop b6, offer a trade of bishops there. I'm just gonna go for h4 and then sorry g4 and then h4, gaining a lot of space. Yeah, I think I'm just going to castle, actually. Or am I? I'm a little worried that the pawn might be hanging on. Yeah, no guts, no glory, right? Just castle. So he wasn't even thinking about taking on f7. Bishop d2, he goes knight b4. Guess I'm just gonna drop the knight back. I'll take it. Bishop d5. So it's not that easy to do a lot in my position as well. It looks pretty nice, but it has mostly like defensive potential. There's very little that he can do, but there's also not a lot that I can do. g3 is always met by h3, and h3 is always met by g3. So I guess I should go h3 at some point and then try and open up the position and claim that his king is very weak. But I should play faster. That's the coordinating my rooks again. But as his play is showing, he doesn't have a bunch of plans either. So I'm going bishop e6, trying to trade those bishops. If c4, then he's weakened the d4 square, so that I can go for this, and then I think I'll take with the bishop, go back with the bishop, then go knight c6 to d4. He takes. But I was sort of trying to make the claim that these endings are better for me due to the far advanced pawn on h3. But he's certainly very much in the game. He quite sensibly takes. Yeah, queen f2. Okay, let me take and then go b5. I certainly have some pressure here. Bishop b3. Yeah, I don't know about this. I'm trying a5. If he takes an a5, I'm going bc. The bishop c4, I'm at least not risking anything. And same with, okay, he takes. Oh, I didn't see this one. Yeah, this could be trouble. This could be massive trouble. Oh, he's trying to sort of jury flag me here. Okay, yeah, he was a little bit too quick to play only for flag there, since once I got a queen, I had plenty of time to give a bunch of checks and flag him myself or mate him later on. So a very interesting game. I think I spent too much time talking early on, and that got me into a bunch of trouble. It all turned out fine. But yeah, the games are very tense so far. Certainly a very strong player. But so far, I cannot complain. And complain I shall not do. So he goes for b5, huh? Okay, I guess I'll go g4. Bishop b7. Bishop g2. Goes e6 and so I guess f3 is more useful than bishop g2, right? So we do get a pretty normal knight of here, I think. The rook is on g1, which is a bit weird, but I'm not sure you can exploit it. Najdorf dragon hybrid, which people like to call the Dragadorf, and He's obviously got a good version since I've spent time on all of these moves like rook g1 and then bishop e2 takes c4 and also a3. But my claim is that the general setup is so good for white that I can afford it, which is not an uncontroversial claim. If h5 now, I think I'm going to take it, followed by knight f5. Looks pretty interesting. Then if gf, there's bishop h6. d5 will always be met by e5. If it goes e5 first, then I go like knight b3 and d5 I can probably just take. So he goes knight d7, aiming for e5 I guess. Yeah, I'll just go h5. So there's a real question why I cannot just go f4 here, or I'll take on h6. Yeah, I don't get what he's aiming for here. I don't get it at all. Yeah, he goes for fg. Now we got knight e6. Then he's gonna go knight f3. It's probably not clear, huh? Yeah, I prefer f4. He's got to probably sack something here. Or he can go rook d4. Yeah, that's his point, of course. That's his point. Okay, so I gotta go queen d4. Knight f3, I go queen a7. Take on b7. So knight c4, I think I also go probably queen a7. Also queen d3. It does not look immediately losing, and if it's not immediately losing, then it's probably good for me. Next I want to go bishop c1, safeguard the king, and then I would be doing pretty great. But this looks altogether too slow for him. Yeah, knight d5. He doesn't even have a pawn now. Queen a3 is keeping the king safe. Bishop d5. Queen b6, trying to be tricky, attacking the rook. Okay, so his plan is e d6, bishop b2 up, queen b3. Nah, that has got to work for me. Queen b3, rook b4, d7. Doesn't have enough there. So he just takes back, but now I just go rook d6. He's utterly busted. Queen b3, I guess. Okay. Good stuff. 3-0, and the Najdorf, the sharp stuff there seems to be working pretty well for me. So I guess I'm going to go for the Najdorf as black as well. I mean, why not? Okay, I lied. I wasn't going to go for the Najdorf. I'm going for this bishop d7 line instead. The Koprechik, named after the recently deceased grandmaster. Okay. What is it black supposed to do here? Is it h6 or? No, it's probably a6, right? And then castles h6. The point is now if bishop h4, that would have been knight e4. And after this I can go bishop g4, right? Get the bishop there. I'm not sure it's that great an achievement, but it's something to hope for. Usually you have to go gf6 at some point in order to gain the bishop pair in these Sicilian lines, or not the bishop pair, but this particular bishop on the dark square bishop. That's what it's called. Okay, queen b6, I guess. I'm more than happy to trade pieces here, so I want to go bishop. I want to go knight d4, and then he probably has to be a bit wary of playing rook d4, so maybe queen d4. And if I get to trade the queens in the ending with a couple of bishops and a very solid pawn structure, I will have less than nothing to fear. Yeah, so he wants to take back with the knight now. Not too bad, maybe. Guess I'll go bishop f6. Trying just to keep the tension. Castles. More than happy to castle on the same side, seeing as I'm doing pretty well positionally speaking, or I would rather say I'm doing pretty well long term. Knight a5, getting that other bishop. He really doesn't seem to have a lot to play for here. Now I can trade everything, go bishop c6, get a good ending, but I guess I want more from life. Nah, actually I don't want more. Just want to play it safe. Bishop c6, king c7, I want to go g5 next. Think I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, rook f1 is quite sensible. Rook h7, I guess, protecting f7. Rook g8. Yeah, I guess I can take. Rook g7, bringing the king to e7 now. It feels as though I'm a little bit better. Let's throw in h5, keeping him on his toes with options of rook g4. Rook g4, if rook f4 I'm going rook g5, and I'm claiming that his rooks look a bit funny over there. Okay, now we're gonna play fast. Rook e5, f5 is coming. Yeah, not anymore. Okay, a5, preparing b5, b4. Okay, now I'm gonna go d5. I'm gonna have real problems with time in this game, I think. Take it, e5. But my position is certainly improving. Not that it ever was bad, but now I think it's seriously better. Bishop f5, I'm winning a pawn, attacking both g3 and then c2. And I got king e6, king f5. Take it, no worries there. And I'm 2 pawns up. Should be completely winning now. Rook d3. Yeah, that's a knight as well. Good news. Yeah, there's no way in how I'm screwing this up. You could have tried for some funny stalemate tricks there. Take on g3. Bishop h3. It's gonna be mate. Okay. Once again, sped up at the right time, but I think a decent positional effort, to be fair. So I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna go for the London system this time. Nah, I'm not. I'm gonna go for the knight c3, the Jubava Trent system, as it's called, and then g4. Let's see if he's prepared this stuff. Bishop. Yeah, this I'm not so happy to see. Okay, let me go knight e2. If he takes on g4, I'm going to go rook g1. Hopefully get that pawn back. I can go like... Okay, now I go a3. And I think I haven't lost too much by putting the knight on e2. He's getting knight h5 obviously, but I'm not so worried about that. c5 is an interesting move. Okay, I guess I'm gonna try and play concretely, take it. And then knight d4. He goes bishop d4. That's pretty strange. Thought there was no reason to give up that bishop. You should rather have protected the knight with g6 of bishop e2 than knight g7. And there was no reason to give up that bishop. So now my king is going to be very safe, I think. Without his bishop pair, b5, b4 is going to be hard to arrange. And now I'm pretty much in control. I'm not a lot better, but queen c7 is once again very strange. He's just allowing h5, now g5 is not hanging anymore. b5, yeah. Okay. Got me. So do I want to attack or do I just want to... Should I go bishop g4 and then h6? Okay, I'll try h6. When I was looking at lines like bishop g4, then... okay, this is maybe not as good as I thought. I thought about e4, maybe just takes knight e4, and then my pawns are just weak. Okay, I gotta go queen e5 then. Yeah, this was some serious dumbassery. Okay, now I gotta speed up. Trying to make the game a bit more concrete. If d I'm taking, then rook d6, and I'm hoping that my domination there is going to be more than enough compensation for the pawn. So he decides to sacrifice a pawn himself. I thought he was going to go e5. It's very strange. Okay, let me sack the exchange just for fun. Not purely for fun, but I don't think it's that great for me. Yeah. Now it's just unclear. Okay, let me go b4. Trying to get that pawn majority into motion. Yeah, he gets to exchange a rook. That was not ideal. Bishop d3, b5. Yeah, I played this pretty poorly. But it's still quite unclear, I think, at least in practical terms. Rook e5, I'm going to go f4. Don't really see what he's trying for there. King b4. Okay, now he's wasting a lot of time. So I don't want to give him the e5 square for the king. So he goes to d5 instead. Interesting. Okay, let me just take on g6. Try and create diversions all over the board. he has a lot of stuff to deal with here, and there's a blunder. Just welcome news. Winning the rook, and then I have 3 pretty unstoppable pass pawns, especially the 1 and h6 is running for home. So I got 5-0 now. I'm not that happy with the quality of my games at the moment, but my strength here is definitely that I'm playing better than him under time pressure. And that's paying off in quite a serious way. Oh, so he goes for this, huh? Yeah, I played a6 without thinking. I was actually going to repeat the Kopechik system with bishop d7. So I go queen c7 with this. I haven't a clue about. Queen c7 is the move of people who are somewhat lazy and just don't want to. Nah, that's not really true. But people who want to sort of play a pure Sicilian against them. Bishop g5 neither, and don't want to study too much theory. Bishop e2 to f3 seems a little bit soft to me. But what do I know? So I've basically weakened my king side and my queen side, and this means that I'm probably not going to castle in this game. But why worry? Bishop h6, I guess. I'm not too worried about leaving d6 unprotected by that bishop, since I'm probably just gonna play king e7 at some point anyway. Yeah, rook c8, no point in saving an option for castle. I kind of liking my position. It's not so easy for him to play. a3, I'm gonna go knight b6, try and jump to c4. And as long as he doesn't get anything concrete, then I think my position is kind of okay. So the aforementioned king e7. Guess I'm putting in bishop on f4. Why not? Next I'm gonna go rook g8, rook g3, and then h3. Yeah, just kidding. But you can dream. Can't you? So should I go? Yeah, I guess I should go rook d8, hd8. Protecting d6 and preparing knight a4, which apparently he was quite happy to allow. And I'm quite happy to play it, so we're both very happy. So knight a4, ba4, he probably has to take on a6, and then I take on c2. And it feels as though I'm doing really well, actually. I don't really see where his knight is going. Apart from b7, then I go rook. No, I don't go rook d7. He goes rook d5? What is his point? I'm just going to take that. King f8. Yeah, knight c6, this was clearly what he wanted, but okay, let me... Yeah, I'm not so sure about e4. I'm leaving the bishop on f4 on pre. So he wants queen f5, sorry, queen d7, and then bishop h5. That is what I was a little bit worried about. Okay, let me try queen d3. Always attack something. When you don't know what to do, attack something. That's a good rule. Queen b3. His exchange sack has certainly given him a lot of play here. So the point of inducing the rook to go to d1 was that now after after a possible bishop h5, I would have. Okay, I was probably not too smart. Okay, now I gotta at least play fast. He has knight d4. I could be in a world of trouble here. Okay, let me take it. Queen e7. That was a bad move. He should have taken an f7. Okay, let me go queen e5. Never gonna lose if we exchange queens. Okay, that was a mouse slip, but anyway, after queen g4, let's say king f8. His position is worse, probably at this point, and he was gonna lose some time. So, but yeah, he fought really well with rook d5 there. I somewhat underestimated that, and then probably would have deserved to get something from that game. So we got one more Sicilian. Let me go rook g1 again, see if he has a third system in store here, or he wants to repeat somewhat of what he's already done. He goes for h5, same as one of the guys in just 24 did in the Banter Blitz earlier today. And that game went pretty well for me, so I think I'm just going to repeat it. Takes. Yeah. Generally, these endings are considered to be a bit better for white when without these strange rook g1, h5, h3 moves. But now he has to make a slightly uncomfortable decision where to put the bishop on d5. He goes to e6, but now I got knight a5. Which looks quite promising. And if b5, oh, then I can finally unveil the point of this rook g1, h3 stuff, which is to go g4, and then bishop g2 is threatening to trap the rook on a8 in a really, really nasty way. So he's probably gonna go bishop c8, but that is super ugly. Yeah, knight c6, but I guess I'm just gonna take on b7. Don't see any reason not to. Yeah, let me give it a check. Takes, he takes an a2, I go king b1, knight b4 back, bishop c5, gotta go a5, because the bishop b5 followed by a discovered check. That looks like, pretty much looks like curtains already. So yeah, rook b8 was probably the only move, but I got c3 now. Where's he going? Could also played c3 on the last move. Yeah, c3 has to go knight a2. Oh, we had bishop f5. I didn't see that. Still is in a world of trouble. Knight c2, king a2. Bishop b6, I'm just gonna take, I think. Yeah, so it goes rook h6. Let me just chop that off. Develop some more pieces. Bishop c4. Yeah, it looks very good. Rook c8, I want to go b4, if then a5, I go rook d1, threatening bishop b5. Looks massive. a5 immediately, still I got rook d1. The thing is, I'm really just so much better positionally here that I don't even need to particularly need to trap his knights in order to be successful. but I'm gonna try it anyway. Bishop b3. Now bishop b6. I'm gonna take it. Rook d8. Oh, rook d8, he's gonna get knight e1. It's not ideal. Maybe it's actually not so easy to trap the knight. He wants rook a8 next, and my bishops are a bit misplaced, so I'm just gonna go for this. Just trading the rooks.